Just throwing things around. Okay, one of my favorite sounds ever is the sound of Squirrel brand being poured into a glass bowl. Because you know that this is the most premium nuts, the most fantastic recipes, and this is one of the newest recipes from Squirrel brand. Now, Squirrel brand has been around since 1888. It is the oldest registered nut brand in the United States, aka it is quite storied. It's seen a lot of things. But in the end, it's all about sourcing the most incredible nuts, creating these recipes that are so memorable, elevated, and elegant. And in this case, something Mary Beth and I had never had before, these are the Gourmet Tiramisu Almonds. You're getting 3 cans of them, 13 ounces each, so almost 2.5 pounds of these. A really great texture story that surprised me in the best way possible when I tried it. First day this month at this low price of $39.98. It's an $8 easy pay. Ships now or December 9th. No auto delivery on this. It's M97408. And Jackie Grant is joining us. She's one of our gourmet foodie friends. She's also a recipe creator and a food photographer, which I think is so interesting.
Yes, I love taking pictures of food. Yes, but I love these tiramisu almonds. They are there's so many layers of flavor in these. So I love them so much. So we're starting with our jumbo California almonds that are dry roasted with no oils and no waters. And then we are coating them. So think about all the flavors of the famous dessert tiramisu.
One of my favorites.
We're coating them with a delicious mascarpone and Italian custard coating. And then we're giving them a dusting of some bold espresso powder at the end. So there's like this really cool contrast between creamy and sweet, and then that, that really bold hit of the cocoa powder at the end. And it tastes just like the famous dessert.
It does.
Yes, right?
With an almond in the middle.
Yes, it's like tiramisu in one little bite.
It really is amazing
with an almond in the middle.
how this was created. And I love like the golden silver nuts. I have those. I'm working on those right now at home. And I love the chocolate and the candy coating and all that. But it's really about that texture, because when you think about a tiramisu, you think about the moisture, you think about the sponginess of that cake. You're getting that experience with that punch of almond at the end.
Yes, yes. And you think about, when I think about tiramisu, I think about the layers, right? And these layers of flavor that you're getting in these nuts. It's like dessert in one single bite. So much going on in one single bite. They're perfect for a dessert board, or maybe with an after dinner espresso martini, or an after dinner drink, or maybe a cup of coffee.
For sure.
So delicious, so elegant for gifting this season.
I love coffee ice cream.
Me too.
I love coffee ice cream.
Same.
Especially when it's done really nicely and it's really creamy. Think about topping that. Topping coffee ice cream with this, because you get that little touch of espresso. And I love how when we were waiting for our presentation to start, she opened a can and she goes, smell this. And you get that like cocoa espresso idea when you just waft the can. Now, can you tell us how these come to us, how long they are shelf stable?
Yes, so here's what'll happen. Your Squirrel brand is gonna come to you. It's gonna look like this. It's gonna have this freshness seal on it. It looks a lot like a coffee can. And if you can keep this seal intact, you're going to have fresh tiramisu almonds for a year from the pack date. We're going to give you the pack date. It's going to be marked clearly on the bottom of the can. So let's say you've stocked up here and you've gifted some and you've served some and you've saved some for yourself to enjoy.
You're getting 3.
That's okay. Right, you're getting 3. It's okay if you have some left over into the new year, because you're going to, as long as this freshness seal stays on, your product is going to be good for a year from the pack date. So you can enjoy them well into 2025. Think about how decadent they'd be for like a Valentine's Day dessert, or a Valentine's Day gift, just so elegant and delicious.
I feel like tiramisu is one of those desserts that I kind of judge a restaurant by. Like it's kind of like a litmus test. If they do it right, then I'm all in. Squirrel brand has done it right. Squirrel brand got it right.
This is really special
recipe. It's really so unique. For the coffee lovers, you want to put together like a coffee basket and then put this in there. For the tiramisu lovers, for the nut lovers, for anyone. Because it really, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, tiramisu, Squirrel brand almonds, interesting.
Right?
But holy
so well
moly,
done, I know.
They are so delicious.
So well done, so perfect to gift. And this season, I'm leaving them right by my front door. There's a little table by my front door, and I'm just gonna grab a can, take it with me to the hairdresser, take it with me to a teacher who I want to give a gift to. Give it to a delivery driver. Take it with you when you're going to your cookie exchanges and your Christmas parties and your holiday get-togethers. Put them out in beautiful candy dishes or
big
like
martini
a martini glass. I love them in a martini glass, and it's so elegant. It's literally a bow and go type of gift.
Even the packaging is beautiful.
The packaging is beautiful, and inside is just so elegant and delicious, and really just so full of that bold espresso flavor that is covering that creamy layer of mascarpone and Italian custard.
Can you show that
flavor.
cutaway again, the one that's cut in half?
Yes,
because that little white part that you see around the nut, that is that mascarpone. That is that creamy texture before you get to that perfect crunch of that California almond.
Yes, and those are the layers of flavor, and just done so very well in small batches like we always do at Squirrel Brand. Really just such a decadent, delicious recipe. Very, very special. I love this new recipe.
It's $13 and change per jar. Like, it's really spectacular savings
and
here.
Think about that per
13,
gift.
13
and change per gift. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to get a great bottle of wine for $13.
And it's so gourmet.
Take the food gift instead.
It's such a recipe, and that's really what you at Squirrel Brand are known for, right?
Yes, yes. We're known for our recipes. It started out with just the quality of our nuts and the sourcing and the production, which we still hold true to. The sourcing, our nuts are grown in areas of the world where there's very little winter and lots of sunlight, but it's really the production, the dry roast, and then these perfect recipes that we do with so much care and so much love, and you can taste it in every single bite.
And you're getting nearly 2.5 pounds of them between each 13-ounce can. It's M97408. It ships now, or it ships the week of December 9th, and it comes home on an $8